talk real quick, because I haven't really talked much about brushes, and I don't I don't really have a whole lot to say, to be honest with you. I don't even have one sitting over here with me right now. I do usually I use a fan brush a lot, littles or even big canvases. Um, I like these. I don't even know. Like this says it's a 16 touch brush. I couldn't tell. I could not go through. I can go through and read them, see what they say on them. They all have names. All the brushes have names, but I'm a simple person. I operate in a simple way. I really just look at the bristles and see if they have what I think I want to, put the paint on the canvas. These, I didn't use this one, but I do often use something like this, really and truly more often this size. Well, with the littles, this size. I have several of these though. I don't know if you can see, they're just, yeah, you can't see. They're stiff and uneven, and I've found I like to scrub paint. I like to scrub paint on a canvas. I do that a lot. Just scrub it on. Um, I guess I said, I just said in the last video that I like to make fluid swirlies, and that's true. I do. I'll step back from the canvas and I'll hold my wine and I'll swirl up some stuff. It's my magic wand. But in truth, I guess what I really do is I do whatever it requires for me to make it look the way I want it to look. And sometimes that's swirly and sometimes it's scrubby. I use a palette knife a lot because I like the so I guess it really depends on what I'm doing. But like I said, I don't even really know what these are called when they have harsh, uneven, hard bristles, but I like those a lot. I just used these on the little I did. And then this one, once I got can you see that at all? It's tiny, very tiny tip. On the littles, not to say that I wouldn't use this on one of these big giant canvases I have, because I have. But there again, it just depends on what I'm doing. My Medusa over there with the one snake on her head, I used a small brush on it a lot. But by the same token, the clouds I have over there, I used one of those big fluffy, looks like a powder makeup brush, big old end, like that, big around. It's just dry brush, swirled and swirled and swirled. Oh my gosh, I swirled and swirled on that. So it depends on what I'm doing, but go-to brushes, I'm definitely gonna have. I've got a mess is what I've got. Go-to brushes, I'm definitely gonna have various sizes for scrubbing, and then different shapes and sizes for depending on what I want to do. So just get you a variety of brushes and play with them. I mean, literally, I just go, I think this will make this look this way, and I try it, and if it does, great, and if it don't, then I said, well, what didn't work about it, I'll try something else. So anyway, get you some different size brushes. I wouldn't encourage anybody to go spend a lot of money on brushes until you played for a while, and then maybe not then. I just had a friend at Creatives Club. She demonstrated and taught things about watercolor, and I could tell right away that the quality of her brushes were so much higher than the quality of my brushes that I had there for the watercolor. And I thought, as I play more watercolor, I'm probably going to have to invest in some really moppy looking brushes, but the quality of those were great. I don't think I always need high quality brushes for what I'm doing, but sometimes, you know, you do. And I have some that I use in my acrylic and my oil in the larger paintings that are high quality brushes. But I have truly found when I've sat down and doodle these littles, um, I really I like to have some pretty standard things like this. So anyway, do what you feel, right? Paint with ear tips if you want to. Like, just go on and get you some ear tips and just dip and swab. And you know, sometimes I literally finger paint, but with gloves on. I mean, my hands have stuff on them from art earlier, red charcoal and pastel, but I'm literally putting gloves on and painting just with my hands, because I'm not in the mood to do fine line things. I'm not in the mood to do anything realism. I'm in the mood to do energy art. And if I felt like I could do energy art without gloves, I would prefer that. But in interest of trying to be healthy, stay healthy, be the healthiest I can be, I think painting with gloves probably makes more sense instead of putting your fingers in that, unless you have, you know, the safe, like the finger painting things. That's a whole different ball game. But anyway, whatever you feel like doing, brushes, ear tips. I mean, oh gosh, I have been known to use the things, you know, for washing dishes in the kitchen that's got like a line scrubby, and then it's got a round scrubby, and you know, anything that suits me. I will just paint with anything if I think it'll get me what I want. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I hope you do something that brings you joy, and I hope you see something beautiful today and tomorrow.